Hello. Well, it's been another fortnight or so since I last saw you. So it's time to come back for another home visit. This is going to have to be a bit of a distance home visit because I am really not feeling that great and wouldn't want to bring misery to all the households while I'm doing my home visit. Besides, I'd probably eat all your cakes and chocolates and whatnot to try and feel better. But I really wanted to make an effort to try and put a video together to post so that it's not going to be another, like, I don't know how I'm going to be feeling. Like, am I just going to be dipping further down or climbing back up for a while? But yeah, I don't want to leave you for a month again and then post like a 5-hour video or something. No, we're not going to do that this time. Okay, before we even move on, I just saw these amazing cat stitchy projects on VK, which is the Russian Facebook kind of thing. So I'll just quickly show you those and let's talk more after that. Yeah, look at these. Aren't these just so cute? I'll show them from the top because there's like 9 pictures. Oh, they're so adorable. Look at the fluffy looking, really fluffy like fur. And I love the colours in this one. They're so gorgeous. Oh dear. I love this cat here. Oh goodness me, that is just adorable and so nicely stitched as well. But this one, those glasses are just unreal. Absolutely love those. And a couple more cats at the bottom here. Oh, they are so lovely. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. Just had to show you these as I just happened to see them. Okay, those were really adorable when I thought they were so cute, just had to show them. And yeah, just beautifully stitched, all of them. Yeah, I really like them a lot. Still have it open there, so yeah, I'm feeling fairly down at the moment, so the last few days have been really tough. I'm trying to have today as a no cry day. I'm not doing so well because it's too easy to let it take over, but I'm trying. At least I managed to have a shower again. And some dinner and do some grocery shopping, but I don't think I've stitched at all yet today, and it's 7 o'clock already. I just started feeling like this was important to get done, and then halfway going through my little videos I had to escape to sleep, so I had a nap as well. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really behind with replying to comments as well. I was feeling so proud of myself for keeping up with it, but the last fortnight, yeah, I can't keep up. Yeah, I know you understand. So I do have lots of little videos as usual. I don't know how long the video will be at all. Will it be a really short one or whatever? So I don't know. I didn't count them together at the times. But the theme of the video is definitely new starts. I went starting crazy and I have 13 new starts. so that's what you will mainly see, and one finish. So that's good too. Okay. I'm gonna play these little videos like I did last time, just all of them one after the other without me saying anything in between. When you get to the end, I'll come and say my goodbyes for now, and okay, get watching, and hopefully you can get some stitching done or be inspired to start a lot of new things while you watch. Okay, time to start filming for the next Flosstube. Or the one you are now currently watching. This will be the first video for it. So I did the 100 stitches again. I was going to continue with the yellow, but then I didn't want to, so I did some greens instead. Already starting to slowly get the little layers for the flower, and tomorrow I'll do another 100 stitches. Okay, it's update time again. And I have finished a few things, so I think I already showed that I had finished this another snowflake, and I finished this. Just had to do another tree this morning, and then I remember, of course, I need to do the tree trunks. It looks really nice. I really like this one. Then I finished the snowman, and I also finished this tree. So how good is that? Whee! So since I picked it up, I've done the border, I've done these, and I've done these. Now I think I want to work on the border again. And I've been trying to decide whether to do the bottom or the left side, but I think I need to do the left side. That feels like the way to go. And while I'm working on that, if I have some extra thread on the needle, I can start working on whatever is here. Yeah, that feels good. Oh, it's so nice to make progress on this one. And I really do like this one. I really like the way it looks. It's so nice, the snow on so many of the trees. Okay, I better get it back on the Q-snap and continue working on it, but I'm watching the last episode of Midsummer Madness. That makes me sad. I only have a few minutes left. Then I need to find something else to watch. Oh my god. Already making me nervous, but I'm sure I'll find something. And besides, if I don't find anything else that is like the right thing for me to watch, I can always start the 23 seasons again from the start. Okay, I'll be back soon. Right, it is Sunday morning. It's Sunday the 16th, 8 a.m. Thought I'd show. I finished now this side, the border as well. The border has become a really fun thing actually to stitch, because I think it's like once you finally figure it out, it's just easy. And I did finish another snowflake up here, and then just added a bit to that hat. Not sure yet what I'll be stitching today. I think I really would like to finish this bottom part of the border as well, because then the whole border is done. But the main thing why I wanted to film a little bit now is that last night I went through my fat folder of patterns, and I grabbed 15. Yes, I may be feeling like starting new things, and if I manage to start all of these, that would make me succeed in my 50 before 50, which is still fine if I don't, but I don't know, it would be kind of nice if I do as well. So I don't know yet. Anyway, the difficulty with this lot is that is mostly the American patterns, which means an awful lot of fancy floss being used. I picked some where I have actually bought the called for fancy floss. I think I've got these at the last retreat. No, not the last retreat, because that was the drawing one, but the Shepparton one last year. I bought some, so some of them have some fancy floss ready, but many of them don't. So I would have to figure out the DMC to use, or check if I have the ask for fancy flossers, because I don't know what I have. So that feels stressful, but I think if I just take up one at a time, take my time thinking about the colors and looking for the alternatives, seeing what the pattern DMC alternatives are, and do I like them or do I not like them? Do they need changing? So we'll see. And also these are not huge patterns, so they will not be in my whip pile then forever. So I'm not gonna just start, 10 dimensions kits. Just to get my 50 or 50. I did want them to be, manageable. So let's see. I'm not gonna show everything that I've picked because that'll make me stress then. You will certainly be seeing them as I start them, so let's just go with that. And if there's some that I feel like I can't start now, then I can always put them away, pick something else instead. So we'll see. I'm a bit excited. I'm looking forward to going through my fabrics and seeing what I can find for these. So let's see. At least I know that this pattern just needs black Ada. So that's a sure one to be started, because I should have black Ada. Okay. I'm looking forward to sharing some of these. Hopefully I'll get them started. And here I am again with the update, and look how nice it's looking. Wow, I really like this a lot. I think that some of the additions, like of the red and having the border fully done, has just made it look so lovely. I really do like it a lot. I really need to get this snowflake done so all these corners are done. And last night I stitched this one while I was waiting for biathlon. Of course, I did not enjoy stitching so much white there, but I got it done. It is so cute. And then whenever I had a bit of white left over, I started doing the top of this one. It has like a tree, and then I think three or four snowmen here. So I ended up getting the red out and did the hat and the top for that. Is it a birdhouse, or I don't know. It's the a bigger snowman holding something. I mean, it kind of looks like a birdhouse from here, but I don't know. So all the red is done anyway. I think I have a bit of turquoise. I think one of the snowmen, I think this one has a turquoise hat and this one has a turquoise scarf. So might grab that and then get all the turquoise finished as well. But so exciting though. Yeah, so this side is I think the same as that one. This one has the snowflake. Like I said, this one has the snowman. This one has 3 trees, a snowman, and what is that one? Oh, it's another tree. Okay. Well, what's the top one? I think the top one has like a cabin yeah, it has a cabin and then 2 trees and on each side and some snow. So I am definitely going to try and finish this while biathlon is on. But today there is no biathlon, neither tomorrow. So I think I will put this away because I am falling behind with the other stuff. Like, I'm 2 or 3 days behind now doing the 100 stitches a day on the summer spray. So that is not going well. But it has gotten a little bit overwhelming that the biathlon is on at night and I don't get to sleep until after 2. And then I wake up and it's like napping, and then all of a sudden it's dinner time, and it's like the day just disappears. So I think this will be my like number 1 focus. But today, like I said, I'm taking day off it, which will probably make me even more keen to stitch some more of it than day after yesterday, day after tomorrow, or even tomorrow. I bet I'll bring it back tomorrow and work on it. But gosh, I love it a lot. I think I need to look at the other patchwork season patterns that Chardin Privé has and see if I want to stitch them. I really did want this one, so all very exciting. So this is going to be a new start. And can I start complaining already about my usual American pattern complaint? You ready for it yet? Now, what I'm curious to hear is that if you have stitched Lizzie Kate patterns and you have used the called for fancy flosses, have your projects ended up looking like the cover picture? Or are the colors looking very different even when using the fancy flosses? So yesterday I was looking for DMCs for this one. As expected, the conversion was not great. Like, what they give looked so different from many of these colors here. Some I did keep, but some I have gotten my own choices out. Because like that one, it certainly wasn't even close to this bright. The one that they suggested. And I am going to use this one for it because it looks really nice. And for the dark ones, going with that one. I think that will look nice, hopefully. I still fear that, like, here are the colors I picked anyway. I think 2 of the greens were the same as asked for, but there were 3 that were needed. But yes, I felt exhausted again after trying to figure out the colors. It is. I just find it so tiring. I just love it. I think, yeah, I always love the Russian patterns because the colors are perfect. You never need to change anything, even if they look like I stitched that Anna Petronova's, you know, that bird with the mistletoe that was mostly sort of grayscale, but then the bird had red. No, not, was it the bird or the ribbon? Well, the ribbon certainly had red, but the ribbon, it didn't have actually reds. I think it had like these weird pinks and I don't know. And I kept thinking, well, how is it going to look right? But it looked exactly as it was supposed to at the end. Like, you just don't change any colors from their patterns because they're always so wonderful. But these drive me crazy. But of course, maybe it's just some. And I do get it that it can be difficult then to like pick a good alternative if using fancy floss, because the color keeps changing, and then try and pick a nice one for the DMC. But But I'm still going to continue complaining because, I don't know, maybe that's just part of the job. But yeah, this one is not going to be a big one to stitch, which is great. I'm not going to do a start and finish. But I will definitely want to start it. I'm wondering about starting by just like doing the border. And then think about what else I might want to stitch. I bet I'll come back and, oh, well, I did finish it anyway. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But I think if I want to start all of these, I should keep starting and then putting them away and get back to them. And I don't know. But yeah, here's the fabric I picked. Of course, it doesn't look quite right there in the picture. It's just a little bit brown. Just a little bit brown. So it's definitely not white or off-white, or maybe it's like really like ecru. A little bit darker than ecru. Something like that. Okay, I might just start this. So then I have another one started. This will be start 36 out of 50. Alright, I decided that I did want to start it now, and here is my little start. So I did a couple of strands that I had left of the 3371, and then did pretty much the same with the turquoise one. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't need to do any more. And I've written down on the list the colors that I picked, so when I bring it back out at some point, it'll be easy to continue from here. It shouldn't be too difficult to finish this one. Then, so 14 more new starts to go to get to 50 before 50. Hello, it is Wednesday the 19th, 20 to 4 in the afternoon. Thought I'd get in front of the camera for a little bit, maybe a couple of things to show. I better get this Q-snap open at least on one end so I can show the latest update on the Patchwork Delaneige, because as expected, yes, I did work on it yesterday and I'm going to work on it today as well. I just don't feel like working on anything else, so I'm not sure I'll get my second whip goal done this month, but I then realized that it can be done anytime during the year. It doesn't have to be done exactly that month, so that's fine. I will definitely get it done. So here is how it's looking. Woohoo! I think I had done this one when I last showed it. It looks so cute. So then I did this one here at top. Then I did this one and this one and then this one, and now I obviously have continued working at that, so just need to do a bit more of the snow and a couple of bits hanging from the scarf. Then that one is done. So then I have this long one with the trees and the snowman and the snowflake. Then I'll be finished. I might have another finish soon. I'm very excited. It really has been fun to stitch, especially when I started getting some more in it, and it just looks so good. Didn't have a look yet at the other seasons, but I have so much stitched. Probably better that I don't go look. And I have some haul to show. A lovely subscriber, Pam, thank you, Pam, wanted to get me something from 123 Stitch from my wish list there, so I had no idea what she was going to get. I was so nervous that I'll double up when I ordered something, but that didn't happen, so great. So it was so nice to receive some mail today. I feel like this year there's been barely any mail coming in because I haven't been buying anything. So she got me this one. The Telling Emblem by Telling Emblem. It is, what is the name of the pen? Scissor Sampler. That's right. It is beautiful. I have really liked this one since I first saw it, and I thought it looked so great. Like, it is not backstitchy, but a lot of the things are, they'll have like outline, so I like it in this kind of like a similar. And I actually like the border as well on this one, so I look forward to stitching that. I think the leaves are my favorite part. And she went crazy, and she got me all the threads that I needed for it. That is so lovely. God, couldn't believe it when I fished them out of the package. I thought, oh. Or did she get me these so that she doesn't have to listen to me whinge about the fancy floss? Well, possible. Oh dear. But they look nice. So I am thrilled. There's a good chance that this might go to the start before turning 50. Because, I mean, I got all the threads, I got the pattern, and I'm sure I have a suitable fabric. I noticed that this was actually done on 28 count linen, which really surprised me because, yes, American patterns always seem to be done on like really high counts. So I was thrilled that it's not going to be, you know, absolutely huge even if I do it on 28. So, but might go for 32. I don't know yet. I'm so thrilled. Such a beautiful pattern. It really will be very nice to stitch, and totally thrilled, just totally thrilled. So nice to receive the mail. Thank you so much again, Pam. And I have just cooked yet another dinner. Still going strong with that. And the good thing is that, like, we have stuff in the freezer as well and whatnot, that if I don't feel like cooking some night, that I can just pull out something from there, which is great. But today I have made a sweet potato chili lime soup. Okay, it has very little chili because we both we had very much chili wimps, so I didn't dare to put very much in, so I don't know if I can even taste it. But the soup is tasting great when I had a little sample of it. And we have some bagels to use up that we got from there's an app called Too Good To Go. I think it's originally a British app, but they're in America, Australia, I think all over the place. But it's for like trying to decrease food waste. So like bakeries and shops and restaurants and whatnot can offer like what's left at the end of the day at a very discounted price. It's usually like a third of the price. Sometimes you end up getting like stuff worth a lot more than the what's marked as the full price. So we go and do that every now and then because it's really fun and doesn't cost a lot. And then we have like, especially we have bread all the time. So we went to a bakery. I think it's like a Jewish bakery. And so they do a lot of bagels and breads and whatnot. So we got like a huge bag of different kinds of bagels. So I was thinking that with this soup, I'm gonna chop a couple of the bagels, spray them with a bit of oil and put them in the air fryer for a bit so to crisp up and whatnot. I think those might be really nice with the soup. So I'm really finding it fun to try these things, see if they work or not. So there you go. Anyway, I'm gonna probably put a video of it or picture or something at the end of this episode, so that if you want to see them, you can. If you don't, you can just skip those. But yeah, gosh, how thrilled I'm now having the pen. That is just so awesome. But I am going to watch Murder in Paradise. Is that the series I'm watching now? Death in Paradise. Death in Paradise. I'm now on season 2 and I really am quite enjoying it. It is absolutely perfect for watching while stitching. So if you're looking for something to watch while stitching, happily recommend that. It's nice to have the Caribbean background there, and it's just easygoing, fun to watch. Definitely not all gore and seriousness and whatnot, so fun to watch. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish that snowman, and then only 3 squares to finish. Even though I say only 3, it seems to take me forever to finish even one. But I'm going to get them done, so it's going to be a finish this week no matter what. Okay? Okay? I'm promising that. Okay, talk to you later. So, here we go. It is finish number 7. I don't know, how is it possible? So, last night, biathlon didn't start until 2 a.m, so I was sitting up so tired, but I really wanted to finish. This was the only one I had left, so that's what I did. I think I probably last showed this, did I? When I got this bit done and the snowflake, and yeah, then it was just that left. So I'm still so loving this border. It's so pretty. So just showing the different bits. I ended up doing a little bit of like back stitching on this cottage here, just that it shows a bit better. I feel like the bird could use a little bit maybe different color beak, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can still see the bird. So after I had finished all of this, I thought, yeah, I'm finished. Then realized that I had this last stitch of the hat. It wasn't done, so I had to add that, and then it was finished. This one is so cute. But yeah, in all, it is just so wonderful. So this one is Patchwork de la Neige by Jardin Privé, which is a French company. And the fabric I used is 32 count Belfast linen. I don't think that the packaging that I had any marking about what color it is or anything. I thought that it is just like beigey raw thing, but somehow to me it looked like slightly on the green side, so that's why I thought it would be great for this one. And it really is. It's a really good fabric. It ended up being really good fabric for this project. I ended up only changing one color in this one, which was one of the browns, the one that I used for the outline and for a few other bits, I think. So just needed to make it a bit darker so that it would stand out a bit better. But yeah, I can't believe that I finished 7 now. I'm just totally thrilled. Like totally thrilled. And as there was still a bit of time before the biathlon started, yes, I grabbed this bag and stitch a bit more of the beetroot. Still need to add those light pink stitches there, and of course do the leaves for it. But I did that, and then did the very start for the cucumber. Not quite sure what I'll stitch now, but I'll just continue with this one. because I'm still not feeling like stitching the summer spray. Like, I don't know why it is, but I'm just gonna leave it until I really feel like working on it. I just don't want to force anything at the moment. But yeah, I also grabbed this one back, so who knows, I might work on it a little bit. I wouldn't mind just stitching even like just that leg of the bed there, just to get that little bit done, because I already stitched like this bit here, and anything would be good on this one. Yeah, I might do that. I just might do that. Why not? Because, you know, indeed, why not? Okay, I'm gonna grab a Q-snap and do that, and but gosh, I'm so thrilled. Like, I just want to show you this. Look at this was the paper pen whips list that I wrote at the start of the year. Look at that. Yeah, all 7 are from that list. Absolutely amazing. Like, I am just so happy to have gotten some of those done. And I'm just gonna keep enjoying it for as long as it lasts. Just keep watching these TV shows and stitch my paper patterns. And when it's time to start listening to podcasts again and whatnot, then I'll get back to using Cross Stitch Saga and whatnot and stitching from those. Still have plenty of paper pattern ones to finish, and also if I keep doing my new starts, well, those will pretty much be paper patterns only, so I actually should probably write them, do this list then. Oh well, we'll see. So here we go. I did that leg there, and then used whatever I had on the needle to do a little bit of black there as well. That is all I'm gonna do on this one. I do not feel like stitching it more than that. I am just seriously tired today. I've had 2 naps today and I am still tired. It is really catching up, the sitting up all night. Oh, watching the biathlon. So worth it though. Absolutely so worth it. But yeah, I'm really chuffed even just for that. It's like that little bit forward again. And next time I don't have to have the fabric so close to the edge here. Okay, I'm putting this away now, but what I am thinking about, it is Friday now, 6 p.m. I'm thinking the next 2 days maybe do some new starts. Did I already say that my friend Jackie, who hosts actually these monthly stitching meetups, she came here yesterday for a little stitchy day. So she was stitching the big Clouds Factory Harry Potter piece, and while she was working on that, I tried to find fabrics for the pile of patterns that I picked so that I could do some new starts. So I did manage to find fabrics for some of them. So I'm thinking maybe just go start crazy this weekend. That does not sound like a bad idea. It just feels really nice because I just finished another one that I worked really hard on. And always when I finish something, I feel exhausted. So it just somehow feels like the right thing to do. So look forward to some of those coming up next. Yes, I'm wearing my rooster t-shirt here again. But that is not what I'm filming. It is time to do the first one of the new starts this weekend. And it is going to be Winter Quail by The Blue Flower. And I was gifted this pattern by Patricia last year, I think. And I reckon I am ready to start it now. I was really thinking about the fabric, like, oh my gosh, am I going to just pick the same kind of fabric as here? But then I came across this one. This is a fabric by Fabric Flare, is it? Yeah, Fabric Flare. And it is called Snow on Aqua. And I saw this and I had like a really good gut reaction to it, to have this bird on it. Of course, I am doubting myself, as I always am, but it just feels like it'll be really nice. And I am most likely not going to stitch these snowflakes because it will not need it. I will do the branch and I will do the berries. I wonder if they will need some back stitching, or will I just change their color a bit? I don't know, but I can think about that. Yeah, so I'm going to do the branch and the bird. And I think it will look really nice. So we'll give it a go. And I am so grateful that she sent me, together with the pattern, she sent me this silk thread. What is it called? Desert Moss. Because this is the one that is used for the scarf. Because, I mean, what would I have replaced this with if she hasn't sent me this wonderful floss? I mean, gosh, it looks so pretty, doesn't it? And it feels so lovely. So I still don't know if I will know what I will do when doing this. One thing I'm wondering about is that in the pattern, you don't actually stitch at all what is under here, but it gives you also the pattern for stitching what's underneath if you don't want to do the scarf. But I'm kind of like, I don't know, I kind of want to do the stitching underneath, but I definitely do want to do the scarf as well. So, I don't know. Why is it so difficult? But as again said, I can think about it. Now I'm just wondering where to start, because I mean I usually do the middle start, so it will probably be somewhere here. So I can either maybe start doing this area, or I could count my way to the top of the branch and just start stitching that for a bit and then put it away, because I'm not going to do a big start. Because all of these patterns, they are not massive or anything. I just want to get the starts done now, because these are not going to stay forever in the whip pile anyway. I'm convinced they're not. So I better have a look at what color it is calling. Because I mean, the pattern is calling for fancy flosses. I mean, there's color changes here. It does have the DMC conversion, so I am going to go with DMC for everything, I reckon. So let's have a look, and I'll be back to show what I stitched. Okay, I'm back as promised, and yep, I'm just putting the sorry, reaching to the iPad to turn it on. It is Saturday now, 1:45 in the afternoon, and I've been napping. I really am just so tired. But now I'm ready to sit at the desk, and I'm just gonna stitch away. Paul is even cooking today, so I get a day off. And so here's my start from last night. So I did go for like this area, starting from the left edge, and then decided to do the lighter color bits and a little bit of that. Yeah, this will really not be a difficult one to stitch. I thought somehow that it would turn out to be enormous, but it really isn't. So it's going to be fine. But this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to do more because I have quite a few new starts to do. So yeah, I think it's looking great. I'm well happy with the fabric pick. Whee! I am ready for new start number 2. And it is going to be my brand new pattern. Oh, I don't usually start new ones this quickly, but I mean, because Pam sent me all the threads, I had all the threads, and I was looking for fabrics for patterns, so I thought, well, I'll add this to the pile, and this is what I'm going to stitch it on. This is 14 count Ada, and the color is platinum, so it is sort of a little sort of light brownish ecruish kind of color, and I think it'll actually go really nicely with all the colors in this one. Like, it was one of those that I saw it and I was like, yes, this is the one for that one. So here we go. I might just start right in the middle, or do I start? I think it would be really nice to do some of the flower, but I reckon after I'm done with the flower, I'm gonna do the border. But for now, just to get my little start, I'm gonna do some of that flower. So time to put it on the Q-snap. Hey, I am back already with the start, which is, here it is. Gosh, that was really fun to stitch. I only picked the 4 colors, and yeah, just in the middle, the outline, and then a little bit of the green, so when I go back to it, I know which way the flower is without too much of an effort. So I am thrilled, and I am going to put it away now, but actually really can't wait to stitch some more of this one. I'm going to enjoy it a lot. I am back again. What time is it now? It is 4 o'clock exactly. Still Saturday afternoon. And my next start, I'm just going like in the order that I have them in the pile next to me, because it doesn't really matter. So I am finally going to start stitching this henpeck by Plum Street Samplers. I feel like I've had this forever, and I've just found it very stressful to try and find a fabric with this and then sort out the colors, because I mean, it is like fancy flossies, but it does have alternatives. DMC, I haven't looked at these at all yet. At the retreat last year, I seem to have gotten a couple of the colors. Well, actually 3. So I've got the 2 colors that I used for the chicken, even though I'm wondering about this parchment. I mean, it's fairly yellow. I'm not sure I want the chicken to be this color. Like, I feel like maybe I should just go for just white. I think I'll have to have a look at because it does have B5200 as one of the colors, but I'm not sure like which part of this would be that. But I mean, that looks, I think I would like it to be a white, just a white chicken. Maybe these here could be the parchment color, make them a bit different. I don't know, I'll just have to have a look, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I did want, to get this one so that the black chicken would have a bit more variety in the coloring. Like, I'm not gonna do each cross separately, so let's see what I get. I think that's the thing. And I have bought tartan plaid, which I think is that color there. So I don't know, I don't seem to have the green one. So yep, anyway, I'm gonna see how it goes. This is 32 count Belfast, raw Belfast linen, and I think it's going to be just fine for it. And the piece of fabric seemed to be just perfect size, which is fantastic. So I reckon I'm just gonna start with this black chicken. Just get the black out and just do some of that. And yeah, that's it. I'll be back. I had to have another nap, but here I am with the start of the hen peg. So as you can see, started a bit the left side of the chicken or a hen. It's nice to have a start. I enjoyed stitching this one too, so far it's like I'm looking forward to getting back to all of these at some point. I forgot to say that, you know, I mean, I'm not going to be stitching the US flags because, well, I mean, it's not my country or the date, the year. Nope. Going to leave those out, and I don't have any plans of putting anything else to replace them, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks like after I have stitched all the other bits. Well, it is less than an hour for biathlon to be on. I can't wait for it to be on because I have started stressing again, so that will really cheer me up. So I have time to put this away and maybe do an Instagram post of my new starts. Okay, first biathlon relay's done, so I have a little break before the men's is on. What's up, Daisy? So I'm gonna start another project. Here you can see my choice of fabric, and the project is another Plum Street samplers, and it is hedgerow. So it has the hedgehogs, but instead of the hedgehogs, I am doing an echidna version. You could get this only from the shop that was owned by Fox and Rabbit. I can't remember what the shop was called now because they've already closed it down. But I wanted to get it because I really want to do the echidnas instead of the hedgehogs. I mean, hedgehogs are cute, but since I'm in Australia, might as well do the echidnas. So they added like an extra page of instructions. So I think it's otherwise the same. You just do the longer the spikes. So the fabric that I'm going for is this one. It is called Week Tea. It is by Jay's X Stitch, which is here in Australia. And it is 28 count even weave. I think the color will be really nice. I guess the main thing was just that it needs to be dark enough so that this light color will show from it, and not too dark so that the others will be fine. So the nice thing is that the colors in this one are mostly DMC. It only has 2 fancy flosses, and I think I have some of each one, but I think one is probably this green, so it doesn't really matter whether I have it or not. I'll just use some nice green that I like. So here we go. So Echidna Q is the so it's actually the name of the one I'll be stitching instead of the hedgerow. Here I am again, and yes, super tired. Guess I didn't get to bed until 2:30 a.m. because that's when the men's relay of biathlon finished. So I am very, very tired because I woke up 6:30 and then I haven't been able to sleep because every time I try I just feel very anxious. So I thought I might as well then just be up for a bit and stitch. So here is the small start on the Echidna Q. I didn't even think about it that of course the echidnas will have different colors than the hedgehogs because they're darker. But it doesn't really matter with the fabric. The darker colors are perfectly fine. So oh boy. So I just started with this echidna from the back. So got about halfway. I'm gonna stop it there and put this one away as well. But that is another start. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. Oh dear. Then it's time to look and decide if I want to start the next one now, or should I go to bed and try to get a bit of sleep now, and maybe I'll have less anxiety this time. We'll see. Okay, I am finally ready for my next new start, which will be this one, the Feathering the Nest Pin Feathers #1. And this is a pattern by just another button company, I think. It's not just the buttons that are in this. No. I have been wanting to start this one for absolutely ages. And I'm so glad I'm finally there. Because when I went to the Shepparton retreat last year, I bought... Because it is very weak Styleworks heavy. And it does have the DMC option, but as you can see, there's 310, 310, 310, 310. So 4 of the colors all have a 310 as the DMC. So pretty much this whole lot would be just fully black, nothing else. So I had to get the big Styleworks. Well, turns out I ended up buying most of them. And now that I'm looking at these are the buttons that came with this pattern, which is really nice. So I was looking at the pattern, and turns out that most of these I really could have done without, because they're majoritively for these little stitch buttons. So I mean, I really could have just used, whatever I would have had at home. But I was really stressing about these, and I think I just couldn't quite concentrate on actually looking at the pattern. I just thought, okay, I'm going to grab a few patterns, just buy whatever is needed for them, and then I don't have to stress about it. So, well, I said don't have to stress about it now because I have them ready. So, I am going to use this 32 count Belfast linen by Zweigart, because I think it's a really great color for this one. And I am going to have these for horses to start with, because I was thinking I might start with this spool, like stitch some of that. If I feel like it, I have Weak Styleworks mascara if I want to start any on the bird. But as you've seen, my starts are fairly small at the moment, so it doesn't matter. And I just got out the Pin Feathers #2, which I also really want to stitch, and I have enough of this green fabric, I think, for this one, if it's about the same size as the first one. So probably very similar colors as well, so I would love to start this one as well, but I don't know yet whether I'll just do this one, and once that's finished, then start that one. But the fabric is out though, so I'm a little bit tempted. And yeah, this one has also something I bought. I'm sure that it'll be the same, that they are for these single buttons here and there. So, oh well, it really doesn't matter. I'm sure that one day I can use those other ones for something else. Ah, dear. I actually just went through my fancy flosses. Like I bought, like at Shepparton, I bought them also for some other patterns. So I just wrote down a whole, like a list of all of the ones that I have. God, it just feels like every pattern just uses such different ones. It's like they don't seem to overlap very much. Or the thing is that I just don't have many patterns that use them, so that's why there isn't such a variety. Oh, sorry, not really variety, but using the same colors, that they all somehow end up being different. Anyway, I'm gonna get this one started now that I feel a bit awake. And once I've done this one, I think it's time to make some dinner. I'm a little bit excited about dinner tonight, so let's see what I get up to there in the kitchen. Okay, just wanted to share what I made for dinner tonight. From my need to be used up box, I used 2 sachets of couscous, and I chopped in some cucumber and mango, and then we got a roast chicken from Costco yesterday because they are so well priced, and Paul chopped it into cubes, and I sort of reheated it on a pan with some chili flakes. I hope that wasn't a bad decision because we are chili wimps, but for some reason I felt like it called for chili flakes, so I hope it'll be nice. And here we go, another stud done. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now, and I don't know if I still want to keep starting, or is it time to go back to stitching? I was stitching before. Start getting a bit start weary, or start worn, start weary. I reckon both probably are fine. Yeah, I really do like the way this looks here. Be nice to continue it next time. So I was going to stop with the new starts for this weekend, but then I got up to get a drink and saw this on the floor, my last Mill Hill kit. So why not just start this one? I mean, really, I might just as well. I have the threads already sorted anyway on the awesome. This is such a cool looking thread sorter. So I'm just gonna get going with it. Why not? So let's just do it, and I think it's an hour and a half until the next biathlon event, which is second last for this year. I'm so sad. At least it won't be the end of the season anyway, because the season still continues next month, so there's a few weekends of watching biathlon. Oh, so excited about that. Okay, but I'm gonna get going with the early morning Santa by Mill Hill. And here we go, the last start for the weekend. I'm pretty happy I started this one. For some reason I've been dreading it. I don't quite know why, but I really enjoyed the start. Woo woo. So I did the dark green and a bit of the reds here. That's pretty much like the area I worked on, so easy to continue from there. So waiting for the last start for the biathlon World Championships to start. I think it's like 15 minutes. The women's mass start was so exciting. So fun to watch. But yeah, I'm really chuffed about that. I don't know what I'm going to stitch in the morning yet. I feel all lost at the moment. I think what I need to first get to is just start getting my sleep right again. Oh, I just want to feel more awake, then figure out what I want to stitch. But yeah, I'm happy I started this one. Well, just a little update on this one. I wasn't quite sure this morning what to stitch, so I felt okay grabbing this one, and I added 250 stitches to this, so definitely much more of the yellows, and I think the darker green bits there. Oh dear, excuse me. I'm now done. Oh, another sneeze. Excuse me. So I've now done 455 stitches out of the 1,000. That is my Whip Go goal. So I'm definitely feeling happier about it now. I I'm not sure if I feel like stitching it today. I might again pick it up tomorrow morning and do a bit then, and tonight stitch something else. I actually may start yet another new project tonight. That kind of I'm feeling like a new start, so, and I know what it will be, so I'll be back soon to show you. Okay, welcome back. It is time for that new start. So it is Monday the 24th of February, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. I'm feeling a little bit nervous because this is a kit start. And yep. I don't know, why do I start messing with the iPad when I'm just need to do it before. So here is the fabric I'm going to be using. I am going to do a top left corner start. Gosh, look at that. So what am I starting? It is this one. Finally. It's a Buzilla kit called White Tiger from 2006. So definitely a bit harder to come by now. Very occasionally see one on eBay. And I got this one when Amanda and I did the advent calendar swap. So she gave me this one because I really regretted not buying this. And she bought it instead. And because she really likes white tigers. There's quite a few of those kits. And I am in no way a tiger stitcher. Like, no way whatsoever. But this tiger I really like. I like it that it looks like an older tiger. Looks like he's lived his life. He looks, honestly, looks tired now. Just wants his peace and quiet. Be there in the tall grass. You know, just have naps in the sun, and I really do like it a lot. Yeah, so I just had to wait for the right moment to start it. It's a bigger kit. It is about 35 by 28 centimeters. And I think it's pretty much, no, not quite full coverage, because this top part, there's half stitching, but I don't think quite everything is stitched. But I mean, you could say it's full coverage, really. The fabric is 14 count Sage Ada, and as it's an older kit, the fabric is really good quality, nice and sort of thick and just great. I know I love stitching in that one. So this was one of those kits where you need to sort the floss that it comes as a one lot. I love sorting floss. It is like, it's great. I really love it. But this one, oh my goodness, it was so difficult. Because it had, like, I can't remember anymore. Was it like 13 different greens? And they don't exactly match. Like, when you look at the list of the threads and the names that are marked, and then you look at the floss, it's like, well, okay, none of these look like that. And then there's the light one and the extra light one and the dark and the super dark, or whatever it is, medium ones. You try, you keep looking at them and like, what is what? Like, it was really hard to figure it out. I don't know if I've got them right, but I've done the best I can. And then there were greys, and oh my gosh, really, there was just so much there. But they look beautiful, and I so hope I got the colors right. It really is difficult to know if they are the right family. Like, these, I think, should be the same family, but I don't know. I'm just gonna stitch with what I have sorted now, and hope that it looks nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna start, like I said, in the corner, and I get to start with half stitches, which is nice. I don't know how much I'll stitch before I put it away for now, but at least whatever start I get, I'm gonna be happy with that. So here I am again, back with the tiger. Very small start, which is there. So I pretty much just did the one color half stitches, did very little with another color. It was like one strand, so I did a few cross stitches with that. I would actually love to stitch more of this, but what became the problem is that I'm working from a paper pattern. I know I could take a picture and use, I don't know, what is it, Goodreads or something or whatever, to mark things off like from a picture in that way. But I don't really want to do that, this one. But the pattern is on both sides of the sheet, so I wasn't quite sure what I would use to mark off the stitches, like to highlight the ones I've already stitched, so that it's not going to mess up the other side. So I think what I need to do is just take copies of each side so that I can then mark things off on the copies instead. Because I mean, I don't mind like marking off the original. I guess I could use like a pencil, colored pencil or something there, but I think this will be the easiest way to do it. So when I get that done, then I can continue stitching this one again. But yeah, I really have enjoyed this start. And yeah, it was just starting to get very overwhelming. Like, not really up here, but then here there'll be other colors coming in. And yeah, I was getting overwhelmed, and I'm really not feeling the best tonight. I'm just feeling quite gloomy tonight, and yeah, just stressed out. But I was still happy to get this one started. It looks so wonderful. But yeah, I'll be put away now until I get my copies. Okay, me here again. This is Tuesday the 25th, 5 p.m. And just thought I would just chat a bit. I need a chat. Just feeling a little bit stressed today. It's like the last couple of days it has felt again like, you know, things will never get better, and it is really hard when falling into that. And then today we were about to go out, a car, and the car wouldn't start. Okay, obviously I burst into tears because I thought, no, not this as well. Like, just can't take it anymore. But I called RACV, and the guy came round, and the car needed a new battery, so it's another almost $300 that needed. But I mean, at least they'll keep the car going now for many years. But I was thinking that, like, if bad things come in threes, I reckon that was the third one. So does that mean that things will now start improving? Because I was thinking that the first one was just not having work, like losing a job. The second one was losing our little Maggie. So I reckon this qualifies as number 3 because it cost a fair bit. So I'm hoping it'll be just going up from here. But in better news, I just really want to thank you so much again for using the thank you button in January, because I just got that money from Google, and I was gonna hold on to it because I'm scared. But I know that it was meant for stitchy emergencies and making sure I've got my Sprite 0. And what happened was that a kit by Oven that I saw last year finally popped up in an online shop. I've been waiting for it. That was like what I said last year, is like if that's the only kit I get this year, I will be very happy. That has been like my goal. But Oven kits are fairly pricey. And so I thought about it that, you know, I felt so guilty spending any money on stitchy stuff when money is very tight as this. But then I thought, okay, it's the only one I really want. That is what the thank you button was for. And you need some happy things as well, so I ordered it. Another kit. The other kit was a lot cheaper though, and I think it was discounted as well, so couldn't travel alone. That's why. And I also got some black Ada, because how come I do not have black Ada? I had a couple of small pieces that just weren't enough for a new start that I wanted to do, so I ordered a decent size piece of black Ada as well. So thank you very, 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 very much. I can't tell enough. I can't thank you guys enough. I will show those when they come. The fabric is coming from a different place, so okay, you don't need to see black Ada. I mean, you know what it looks like. But yeah, it might take a little while for the other package to come, because it's coming from Germany. But I am very excited about getting that kit, so really happy. So I've done so many new starts now, and I just checked that I still need to do 7 to get to 50 before 50. I can do 7, like really. Last night I was feeling really sad. Didn't want to go to bed. I ended up being up till 2:30. But I started sorting a bit of the mess next to me, because I have so much stuff I always put on the floor and whatnot, just put things away that I'll sort them later. So yesterday I decided to sort some of that, which made me feel a lot better. And late in the night I was remember I adopted this whip from a friend at the Stitchy meetups. Hi Kathy. And I still haven't restarted it, because I decided to restart it because she had stitched it on very light blue Ada, and I want to stitch it on white. But now I don't know where I put the fabric that I was going to start it on, so I have to find that. But anyway, she had put all the dimension threads on bobbins, and that doesn't really work for me, that one. So I took them all out and put them on the thread sorter. Doesn't that look like a rainbow there? I even put wait, where are they? Oh, some of there's like 6 blends, so I put some of them ready as well. So once I find the fabric, I'm gonna start that one. And I found a bunch of patterns that I already had fabric for. I must say I was starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed by how many patterns and kits and whatnot I have, it just felt like they were coming out of everywhere. Just finding more and more and more of them. But the ones I found now, let's put in a holder. I do have more of the ones that have fabric ready, but here's just a few that I sort of found just nearby. So the nice thing is they're now in that one place, and I'll add them to that container as I keep finding them. I'm gonna get things sorted. I really want to get things sorted, so I'm going to do it. It might be bit by bit, but I mean that's the way to get there. So I am ready to do another start, and I realized it's another one with a lot of browns. Like, what's going on? Why am I doing these browns? I don't like stitching with browns, but this is a pattern, you know, that always makes me happy when I see it. And I just really want to stitch it. I also keep seeing this dark blue RTO Ada. It always seems to be hanging around here near me, so I thought I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you the pattern and where you can get it and that sort of things if you're interested. So let's have a look. Right, so here I've already gotten the threads out. So I mean, they are browns, but there's also other colors and sort of a bit on the lighter side browns. And this is the RTO, and it's darker than the Zweikat Navy Ada, but always with the light it just ends up looking a bit lighter. But yeah, it's a 14 count for this particular pattern. I would have preferred 16 count, but the 14 was the only one I had, this one, so I'm just gonna use it. It's like it's just enough, the size. So let's have a look. So there is an Etsy shop, World Cross Stitching, which I guess is by the magazine The World of Cross Stitching. So you can buy some of the patterns here on Etsy if you don't have the magazines. I mean, is this magazine still existing, or is this one of those ones that closed? Because I don't really get, I've always just been a cross stitcher magazine reader, so I don't really know about the other ones. But anyway, you can, there's quite a selection here. I think there's like 100 plus patterns. Oh, what was that one? Oh, the kitty cat. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, there's all sorts here. So World Cross Stitching is the shop, and this is the one I want to start. So it doesn't say which magazine it was in, so I unfortunately can't help you with that. But if you have the magazines, I'm sure you can find it somewhere there. But isn't that cute? I think it is a wonderful pattern, and I really do want to stitch this one. I am going to start up top just at the left edge of the eye, but here at the top on the white, and then come down to the eye. I think that bit is calling my name. Of course I could have gone like to the edge of the nose there or something and start stitching there, but that's where I felt like going. Yeah, so I'm gonna start this, and again, probably not gonna be a huge start, but whatever I get there, I'll be happy with. And yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to a podcast a bit while stitching it, and maybe listen to a couple of episodes or something and see how far I get with this one. But it really is a cute one. And the pattern is by Carol Thornton. There we go. Okay, so here is the start. So just above the eye, what I plan to do, and yeah, that's pretty much as I got done. Wow, I have stitched so little today. It's unbelievable. Just not going so well. But at least I got one more start. I need 6 more to get to 50 before 50. I can do it. So here's another small start. I did not film before I started it. It's just a little one. So here's a pattern I got as a gift from my lovely friend Sherry from Hecate's Needle. And I decided to start the berry one. I may start the bloom one as well, but we'll see, because the fabric, I did have enough to do both, so I decided to just get this started now, and I'll think about the other one. Just need to, I guess, decide colors. This one had fancy floss, of course, charted for it. There was like a option for DMC, but I did not really like it, so I just picked my own colors. For it. Oh boy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more new starts needed. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is never ending. Okay, so are you ready for whip go? Because the numbers have been called for March. So I have marked them as called, so number 9 and number 24. Number 7 is the one from this month. Oh my god. Oh, I've been sorting out fabrics here this morning, so I think there's just a lot of dust in the air. Yeah, so number 7 is the one I haven't finished yet from February. It's the summer spray, but I'll just finish it when I can. I'm gonna definitely try my best to get both number 9 and 24 done this month. Sorry, in March, not this month. So number 9 is, yep, it's funny, last month I got the black one that I actually ended up finishing, and this month I have this one, the white one. So last month, the black one, I changed it from 1,000 stitches to 30 minutes a day for 2 weeks, because I pretty much just had the plan, well, that's what I had to do, the plans, finish those off, so it wasn't really easy for counting. But this one still has a lot of the white, so that's what I'm thinking. I'll do the 1,000 stitches. I reckon I can at least get lots of the white done. I still don't know how much 1,000 stitches. Will I get it done? I don't think so. I think there's more than 1,000 stitches left, because here it is. So I am going to put this on a Q-snap and little by little get these 1,000 stitches done. I think do it in 100 stitch lots, because 100 stitches of white, I reckon I can do that. Maybe that can be like a daily 100 stitches a day or something like that. But I'm very keen to get more of it done. I don't think I'll be touching the plans unless I just get really fed up and just have to do something else. But I mean, I got other things to work on anyway. And then the 24, let me just put you to the side for a moment. I can move the fabric. And 24 is this one, which is looking very nice. And this is of course the Dawn. I still have to check. I still can't remember it raz it's dawn or dusk, so I have to check it every time. So it's dawn. So this is the one of the two that I worked more on, and it looks like that at the moment. I still absolutely love the way this looks because it's like the only sort of fully finished bit of this one. I'm actually very curious to see where 1000 stitches get me on this one. I don't know if I'll just go a bit crazy with both of these whips. Like the other one I'm going to work on white. So with this one, should I finish the sun? I think it would be really good for me to do that, because after I finish that, then there's like another layer and another layer. I mean, it ends up in half stitches like there, but that would be so good to do. It also makes it easier for the counting, I reckon. So anyway, these are the March Whip Go goals. Very interested in seeing where I get to. Okay, are you ready for my next new start? Because I got one coming right up, and it's an ink circles one. Did you ever think that I would stitch an ink circles pattern? I bet you didn't, because I didn't think I would. But this one, this is the Reflections of Amsterdam ink circles. I saw this, it must be a few years ago now, when I was watching Just Keep Stitching, and I think Stephanie bought this one. Must have been when they were going to go to the Netherlands, and I thought that it looked so nice, and I wanted to get it too. But I don't really like the middle part or and it's the same like all the way around. My first thought actually was just to do the outer bit, leave the middle out altogether. But then lovely Jackie from the Stitching Meetups suggested that, how about I just take that and stitch that like a few times, one after the other, and I really like that idea, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna stitch from like that house, this house, to the same one on the other side, because I mean it's the same from the middle that way, and then come down to where the bikes end. So I'm gonna stitch these middle bits here. So here, and I'm gonna do that 3 times with slightly different blues. I'm gonna stitch on these. What's happening to this camera? So I'm gonna. There we go. So it's white 32 count Belfast linen, and I have some Silks for You silks that I have. Like when I went to the very first retreat, I won gift card and a gift package from them, and it had some silks, and I ordered a pack that had some different blue silks. So I was thinking this one will be the top one, then this one, which has some dark one which looks a lot like that color, but then it has also a bit lighter one, then do the middle one with that one, and then this one for the bottom one. So there isn't like a huge difference. So like I said, the middle one has some of that, and it also has some lighter one which kind of looks like this one to me. So I then thought this would be good for the bottom one. So it has taken a long time for me to get ready to stitching this, I think, because I just had to figure out what I wanted to do, and I always try and put off anything like that because I always think that it's going to be too difficult, or somehow that I can't manage figuring it out. But it really wasn't that bad then at the end, so I'm quite happy. I have marked the very middle, so I'm going to start with the middle color and do a bit of the middle row, and then probably, yeah, put it away just like the other ones. That I'll just do a little bit of a start and put it away. Be interesting to stitch with silks, because I don't do it very often. I mean, this feels just so soft. The silk is unreal how soft it feels. So something different for me to stitch. Hey. Okay, you get to look at my cat bag. Isn't that fabric wonderful? I was gonna get in front of the camera today, but I don't want to scare anybody off because my eyes are so puffy. I had such a terrible evening and just cried and cried and cried and cried and cried my eyes out. Oh God, I just felt like I couldn't stop. So this morning I've woken up with my eyes so tired and puffy. But I'm just gonna try and make the day a bit better than yesterday. And actually, it has started really wonderfully because I received a package. Because I was gifted a 123 Stitch gift card by a wonderful subscriber. I don't know, I never know, is it okay to say names or not okay to say names? I don't. I'm gonna say name anyway. Thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you so very much. It was such an unexpected surprise, and gosh, thank you so much. It was so fun to use it. Just thank you so much. So I used it after Maggie passed away, because I certainly needed a little cheering up. So I used it then, and the package arrived today, except for one pattern that was mailed yesterday. So I'll just show that when that arrives and show everything else now. So just really wanted to show you what goodies I got. Like, gosh, they're so wonderful. So nice to have some new things. And it was very exciting to open it, even though I knew what was in it. So here we go. So I got this Riolis magnets, owlets. I think that this is just so cute. And I have made like, I've had one of their magnet kits before, but it was pigs. Yeah, it's super cute. I still have two of the pigs on the fridge. I gave the third one as a gift to Paul's mum, and so it's on the fridge in that house now. So, but I love these colors, and their faces, like the eyes, are so cute. So it'll be really fun to stitch these. So it'll be on plastic canvas, and there's felt to put back on the back of the magnets. Oh, let's see, color chart, 10 count plastic canvas, wool acrylic thread, felt, magnets, and a needle. Oh my god, how gorgeous is that magnet kit? Oh, that is lovely. I like this one. I love those pink cheeks. Oh, and the cows. The only thing I don't like really is the the tree-shaped felt in the back, but otherwise these are very cute. So here's some of the thread. I'll show it a bit closer if you haven't seen before the wool acrylic. So it's a little bit fluffy, but it's not like super thick. You use it as is. You don't need to divide it into strands. Oh, I love it. Looks so wonderful. I like this a lot. So next one is a pattern. And how perfect, how perfect is it for right now? Your sadness will pass, my friend. Yeah, definitely need this. I feel like I'm not quite ready maybe to start this, but I feel like I need to leave this on my desk so that I can see it. And it'll probably help. It is wonderful. I really like it a lot. It'll be a tough stitch for me with a lot of the same color, but I have managed to finish now some of those ones, so maybe I can do this one too. Okay, then we get to Mill Hills. I am so excited about having some new Mill Hills. And for some reason, most of them seem to be the big ones. So, oh no, then, no, or is it just that the packet is big one? Because this is not a full square because, well, it is the Down Under Santa series. And it is the Kangaroo Santa. I've been wanting these ones. This is so great. But I thought that it would just come with the small, like, rectangle. And it is like the bigger square. So maybe it's just a bit bigger than I thought. But I mean, it's so surely not going to cover most of this. Oh, this thread looks so lovely. So many beads as well. Haven't even looked where all the beads will go other than the flowers. I think there's some on the edge of the leg there, some of the hat, some of the coat. It feels like there's so many beads in the packet that it's like, I feel like I can't find in as many places where the beads go. A cute little Joey. And of course, I also got the Koala Santa, which I think is even cuter. It is so lovely. It is work boots and shorts. And here is that one on the other side. Is that very similar colors? Is it a little bit lighter colors in the koala one? And even the beads are a bit different. Of course, because it's a different design. Yes, I figured that out. Oh, and the third Santa in this series would have been the Kiwi Santa. I'm hoping that all you Kiwi stitchers will have stitched this one because, I mean, it is very cute. But yeah, I am so happy about these. Can't wait to stitch these. Next one is a brand new Mill Hill that I thought it was lovely. It's the Buttons and Beads Spring Series, and it is called Waterfall. I could not resist this when I saw it and that they had it already. I thought it was so lovely. Can't wait to stitch that water. Had, you know, lots of beads in here as well with the flowers in the water, some of the grass, and of course the like a cherry blossom tree or whatever tree it might be. I think this will look so great. I really do like it a lot, and I'm so happy I was able to get this one. Thank you so much again. Here we go with the back, sort of nice lighter colors and very pretty beads. Is that a turtle? Where's the turtle? Oh! Oh, over there. It's like climbing out of the water. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. Yeah, yeah, because I really wanted to get this bunny garden, but I think it was like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks that it would have taken for them to be able to send it. So I thought that I would have to wait for the whole package before they would get it, and I didn't want to wait, but that I really would like to get. This one I also think is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I thought about it for ages, like whether to add this to the order or not, but ended up not doing it this time. But definitely would love to get it some other time though. But it is so lovely. I really like it a lot. Then another Mill Hill Buttons and Beads Spring Series, but this must be older Spring Series because this is from 2023. This is the potting shed. So because the bunny garden was unavailable, I went for the potting shed because this is really, really nice too. I like it a lot. Oh, I see the sun is the button on this one. I love all the different veggies that are growing. That looks like silver beet to me. But that looks like, I don't know what that is meant to be, but makes me think of sea buckthorn bushes. But I bet these are like tomatoes or something, but just weird color. And there'll be beads as the apples in the tree. It'll be lovely. Really, really lovely, the stitches. Oh boy, all this blue needs to be stitched. Yes, it does. Gosh. And the white cloud. Whee! I can do it. So here the colors. I mean, how nice and bright are those colors. And wow, the orangey beads there. There's the button. Oh, I love these greens here for the beads. Very pretty. Very pretty. Lovely. And then the last one of the Mill Hills is from 2014. Gosh, I didn't even know it was that old. It's an autumn harvest collection, and it's the jeweled pear. I love pears. I think pears are delicious. So when I saw this, I was like, yes, I definitely need that one. So I guess the treasure is like a bead, like a bigger bead. This will be so nice to stitch. Kind of tempted to start this one as part of the 50 before 50. Another small, because I don't have any other small ones. Oh, lovely colors. I like those a lot. Oh, and there's the treasure. Oh, there's actually 2 beads in that. And then all the lovely beads. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. Oh, the tractor is pretty cool there. Oh, I do like that grandpa's tractor. That's nice. And then last addition to the package was some Weeks Dye Works Fancy Floss. Because if you remember at the Jingle Ball, I bought the Teresa Kogert sander pattern that the sand had beautiful blue coat. And actually, most of the threads used in that pattern were DMC. So there goes my whinging about everything being fancy floss. But I really like the color of the code. So I wanted to get those blues. So now that I had the opportunity, I wanted to order the ones that I used in it. So there were a couple of the blue corn, blue jeans, and I don't think I can let me have a quick look from the receipt. Might make it just much easier. Let me just show you that one while I look. So blue jeans, pea coat. Oh, is that it? Well, how many did I get of that one? Why can't I find it? Pea coat and blue jeans. And the blue corn. Why can't I see blue corn in the receipt? Owlets, kangaroo. Oh, there we go, blue corn. Okay, there we go. All good. It's these puffy eyes, can't see anything either today. So, thank you a zillion times. Thank you. It was such a wonderful surprise, and I think I mentioned that I always really struggle to order Middle Hill kits. I don't know why. I feel like there's always like so many other things to get. But I have really, really enjoyed stitching them. And I am going to absolutely love stitching these ones. Oh, I'm so excited. Like, feel like starting them all. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But, yeah, the jewel pair, I'm definitely tempted to start it. But also the waterfall. But then again, when I think about it, I mean, I do want to start this and the potting shed. Okay, let's just leave it at that, and I'll just see what happens. So, like I said, I really didn't feel well last night, and I didn't start the what's the name of the pen? The ink circles one yet. But I received my black Ada, and I started a different pattern, a Samantha Purdy one, and I really have actually missed stitching her patterns. So this is the one I have started. Bought it from the Creative Poppy website where I'm showing it. So it's called Night Garden, and I think it is absolutely adorable. Oh, how cute is that little bunny there? And yeah, I'm really looking forward to working on this one some more after I get all these new starts done and can start going back to what I've started. So here's my little start. Oh, let me cover that light a little bit. Let's see. There we go. So as you can see, that bit there, that's where I started. And I already like how it looks. I like stitching with the DMZ 904. Of course, it doesn't look... God, what? It's always so hard to film when something is on black. Ay. Okay, but that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. Put it away, and then see what to do next. Honestly, I just keep wanting to just go to bed and just fall asleep and not have to think about anything. But I know it's not good for me. So I will see if I can do some more stitching after putting this away. Okay, still not much stitching happening because even today, well, it's almost getting closer to 11 p.m. on Thursday. I am still feeling rather terrible and scared of the world, and just everything feels very difficult. But I forced myself to start the ink circles one. So this is the middle one of the rows, and the middle of the middle. So I just got that building done and then used whatever thread I still had on the needle to go a little bit forward. My goodness, I have so many whips now with tiny starts. But the good thing is that none of these projects are massively big, so I'm not stressed about that. At the moment, it's all about just getting started. So 3 more new starts needed to get to my goal. So I'm back here with this one again because I think it's time to start stitching this one. It's now 20 past 11, and oddly enough I'm feeling a bit better. I think it's because I got to have my mind a bit busy doing something, and it's amazing the difference it makes in how I'm feeling, because I've been so full of fear. Like, it's been just unbelievably, like, totally taking over my mind completely, and really scary. And now it's like 20 minutes later, and all of a sudden I'm feeling like oh dear, sorry. And yeah, I'm feeling just much more at ease. So yes, the Dimensions kit, winter housing, again, one I adopted from a stitchy friend, and I am finally going to start it. So what I wanted to do, just to prepare a little bit, I showed already that I put all the colors into the holder, the thread sorter. So to make it even easier for me, I marked all the colors with where in the sorter they are, even the blends, and also the back stitching, so that I can just quickly look and go find it. I think this is actually the best that I've done for a Dimensions kit. Like, it'll be the quickest way to actually find the threads, because I always hated that, like, in these sorters that come with the kit, the numbers are always like all over the place, so always end up spending so much time just trying to find the right one. So now I just look with the symbol. Okay, number 20, go to number, where's my number 20? There's my number 20. And I can get to stitching. So I'm pretty happy with this one. And I think when I last showed this, I said I'm going to start it when I find the fabric for it, which is here. So I am going to use a piece of my favorite fabric, which is the Eva 28 count Eva by Ubelher. I've never actually stitched on the white one before, and what bumps me out a little bit about this fabric is that it's a little bit wonky. Like, I don't understand why sometimes the fabric ends up looking like it's a bit wonky, you know, like when you're folding it to, and it's like instead of like going straight, it's like goes a bit like that. So when you're trying to find your middle, it's like some parts are just, I don't know, it seems a bit odd. I'm not doing a good job explaining. So I've got the start marked here, and my start will be the tail of the bird, because I was thinking that the nicest way to stitch this will be like just do one birdhouse at a time. I'll get this done, move on to that one, and do the berries and whatnot as well. Then move on to this one, then probably that one, this one, and this one. At the moment, I'm still thinking that I'm not going to do the text, because I don't know, those just aren't very meaningful to me. I like the way they look, but they're not really something I would want on this one. So again, it's not going to be a big start. I doubt that I'll do any of the birdhouse. Probably just work on the bird dwarf, or I don't know. as much as I can be bothered. Would be nice to do the whole bird, other than the back stitching, because I'll need to do some more to finish, do the back stitching, but let's see. I can't wait for life to feel a little bit less stressful. Like, it would be so amazing. I really can't wait. And so here is where I got to with the dimensions kit, and can I just say that I really have enjoyed doing this little start. I think, like, I was enjoying most of the other new starts that I've done, but I definitely could feel that I enjoyed this one the most. And starting from the left edge, like from the first bird and birdhouse, felt like a really good plan for me. And usually when I have like a good plan in my head, I end up enjoying the stitching a lot more. And I guess it was the same with this one. So I did end up doing some of the back stitching that I could. But yeah, I'm gonna put it away now, and I am very keen to work on this more, and I'm so happy that I finally have started stitching it. Okay, only 2 more new starts needed. I am not sure when I'll do those 2, but yeah, I've got a month still to go, so it can be any time before during that month. So I thought I'd get in front of the camera, though. Gosh, my eyes are still looking puffy. I hope I won't scare anyone. But so last weekend of February, and despite me feeling a bit rough, there's some good things going on this weekend. First of all, the cross-country World Championships are on. Well, there's more events than just cross-country. There's also ski jumping and Nordic combined, and anyway. But the skiing is cross-country skiing is the main thing, and the first events were on last night. That was one reason why I was sitting up so late. And Finland got bronze medal. That was really exciting. Like, I think all of Finland is excited, and so made me really happy as well when I was watching, the nice guy, the one who got the medal. So that's great. So that will be on. So there's, something fun for me to watch. There's also the youth championships of biathlon on. But unfortunately, there's no commentary for that. So I may watch like a little bit. I watched some, but we'll see. At least there's some options. But then the other thing is that this weekend is the retreat that I was going to go to in Albury in New South Wales. But of course, unfortunately, I had to cancel going there. But some of my lovely stitchy friends are there. And Amy asked me if I wanted to do something this weekend, something that we both can do while she's there and I'm at home. And what we agreed on is to stitch something RTO, because we both like RTO kits, so that suits me fine. We're wondering about whether to do it at a certain time of the day or anything, but me knowing that I am very, 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 very up and down at the moment, that was not a good idea because I knew that I would just stress about it. And God, can't quite look at myself on the camera at the moment. It makes me get a bit teary. Just looking a bit sad. Anyway, I'm going to try and work on my RTO whips. I've thought about starting a new RTO kit because I mean it will be fine because I still have 2 more new starts that I need to do. But I think the best thing is to just work on the existing RTO whips that I already have. I don't have any specific goal in mind yet. I mean, I don't know. Well, I was thinking I'm gonna go through my whip list now and take out, get out all the RTO whips that I have. And maybe I'll do I don't know. For some reason I want to say 200 stitches and then move on to the next one. Hey Daisy. You okay, buddy? No, Daisy's looking for a nap spot. Poor thing needs to go see the vet today because her eye is a bit funny, so. You better get some rest, buddy. You didn't hear that, did you? No, she didn't hear it. But yes, that is the plan. Get the kit, get the whips out, then see what feels good when I start stitching. I don't know what else I'll be doing this weekend stitchy wise, but I mean, already that would be pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. I'll see you soon. So here they are, my RTO whips. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 RTO whips. Would be absolutely amazing if I could put some stitches to every one of them. But I am now wise enough to not set such a stitchy goal. I think what I'm gonna do, these are now in the order from, well, bottom one is the newest one. So I am going to start from the oldest and just keep stitching each whip for for as long as I can be bothered. I mean, who knows? It might turn out that I only work on this first one. Who knows? But if that's the case, I don't mind that at all. I'm just happy if I work on these. That is the main thing. So, are these really in the right order? Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay, I had put one of the kits in the wrong place, so now that's why it was confusing me. So the oldest one is, it's actually this one, the little Red Riding Hood and the wonderful wolf. Oh, I'd love to get this one finished, but it has still a lot left to do. I think, yeah, whatever I get done now will be fantastic. So I better get it on a Q-snap and put the rest of the bags on the floor, I think, because I have no other space here, and just get going. I reckon I'll be back to show where I'm at with this one before I get started. And need to get myself a drink as well. And what time is it? Let me have a quick look. So it is Friday the 28th of February, 9:30 a.m. Okay, here it is, ready to go. As am I. And I am going to work on the little Red Riding Hood. I think it is the wisest thing to do right now, so I have her nicely there, plenty of space to work on her. Might just go to the left edge and get going, even though I'm tempted to go and stitch her face, but we'll see. I'm really excited to put some stitches into this. It has been waiting for way too long. Alright, it's now 6:30 and I did manage to do 325 stitches on this one. Definitely been a bit up and down. Let's see, can I show it any better? It's so frustrating, as always. I really enjoyed stitching these parts of her cape. It was lovely, but with stress it's been a bit up and down, and when there's a bit too much, then it's like, I don't know, I guess it starts tying into there, reminding me of stress. So let's see, help me if I have some white there. No, it doesn't. Oh, so difficult. No, never mind. It just doesn't want to show it properly. But yeah, I'm really glad that I made some progress. Still tons to do on this one, but yeah, little by little I'll get it done. So I'm gonna put this away now and pick the next one to work on, the second oldest one. Okay, so this is the second oldest one of the RTO webs. Sky in the plushies. And already put it on a Q-snap, so you can't quite see all that I've stitched. So that bit there is the bottom of this one. I have done most of this thing, and then lots of the half stitches in the background, and that bit there is just the start of this part. I think that the biggest reason why this doesn't have more progress is because I just really struggled to pick where to stitch next. And I struggled this time as well. But I have decided now to work a bit on this one, because if I could stitch this whole person, I mean, I would get to the top of the pattern. Well, very close to the top of the pattern, and could then just like start stitching a bit more methodically to get it done. So as I have stitched already up to sort of here, I'm gonna just work on this part as that is on the same page of the pattern that I've been working on. I'm not gonna start going between two sheets right now. I'll just stitch what I can, and I don't know how long I will stay with this one, but like I said, it really doesn't matter. Any progress would be great. Okay, so not so much progress on this one, but at least I got started on the person, so I'm happy with that. That's as much as I could manage today. So time to put this one away, and I don't know which one of the RTO whips I'll work on next. I'll see what calls my name. Today I really need to be working on ones that are making me happy. Okay, how was that? I'm so sorry it got a bit sad towards the end, you know? But that is how life feels like at the moment. I'm just feeling so pessimistic and down, and just feel like things will never get better again. It's a tough place to be in. Really tough place to be in. But let's see what I can do, you know. Maybe I can get things better. I mean, March feels like it's going to be a really fun stitchy month. I really would like to try and give a go at getting the WIPCO goals done. But I'm not gonna... I think I need to be like extra gentle with myself this month. And just really try and keep a good balance and just find whatever ways stitching is the most fun for me and just go at it. One thing that I'm very excited about is that, like, you know, I only have 2 more new starts to do. And then my whip mountain is in just crazy numbers for me. Crazy numbers. So what I'm really keen to do is do those last new starts and then just start going crazy with trying to get the numbers down. Of course, with stitching is never just easily numbers going down because stitching takes a while. But I'm just so glad that most of the new starts have been sort of bit on the easier side. You know, like there's only 1 dimension. Okay, there's the Bucilla kit, which will take even longer. But other than those, you know, they're fairly easy-ish. Meaning that they're not going to take weeks each. So that would be very, very exciting. And if I'm still needing to work on paper patterns, most of those are exactly that. So I can just keep having some TV shows or something I enjoy. Keep trying to work on those whips. Get them crossed off the list. Oh, okay, that is making me excited. It's nice to get excited about something. So when I next come and see you, I can hopefully show you some good things. Anything else? Still time to get that Swallows kit, the RTO one, for my birthday. So my birthday is on March 29th, because I don't think I said it, I just said end of March. So March 29th is when I will start it. And that will not be part of the 50 before 50, because I will be 50. Oh my gosh. Talk about trying to cheer myself up this this month. That's not a good start. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll be alright. And like I said, this one is sitting at my desk at the moment. I'm really trying to keep looking at that, and that it's like my mantra at the moment. It's like the sadness will go away. It will go away. Might take a little while, but it will go away. It's really nice to have that there. And I just love the cat wizard. You know, I've never been into wizards in any way or shape, but I can get behind a cat wizard. That's the only kind of wizard for me. Right. Okay, I am going to stop here and going to put this video together, get it uploaded, and I think it's time for the usual bi-monthly tidy up here at the Laura Stitching headquarters, the I Stitch Birds headquarters. That's right. I have so many project bags on the floor here because I haven't put them away because the boxes seem so full. So I need some space. So that's what I'm gonna do, and it will all be good. It will all be good. Okay. Time to go now, and thank you so much for your friendship. Thank you very much.